What is up, folks? This is Aircast, and welcome back to... Wait a minute. Everything's gone. And apparently a venomous zombie pigman just fell out of the world. Alright, so this is the official TolkienCraft II server. So I need to get started on collecting a bunch of materials, making some progress in here so I can, get back to where I was. But we're going to do this a bit differently this time, and hopefully I don't starve to death before I can explain everything. So what I'm going to do this time is stay away from tech a little more, or a lot more than I did in my single player, because I want to show you guys something a little bit different, and I really want to get into some of the magic mods. I'm still not quite sure if I'm going to get into TholkienCraft or Britannia first. I'm probably going to do TholkienCraft just because I know that a lot of its mechanics are good for, starting out and stuff like that. So you can start off, decently well with TholkienCraft. I can't say the same of Britannia just because I'm not nearly as familiar with it as I am with TholkienCraft. A lot of things in TholkienCraft have changed since I last played it, but I think it could be a lot of fun. I might do some minor AE stuff. I'm not really sure on that though, because, well, AE takes a decent amount of power and I'm trying to stay away from technology, so we might just not do technology at all for a little while. I'm just going to play it by ear, see how it goes. But I'm going to get started here and go collect a bunch of resources and all that kind of fun stuff. And then we will be back and I'll give you an update. Alright, so see you in a bit. Alrighty, folks, so I'm not going to start doing stuff quite yet, but I do want to open some bags because I have quite a few of them. I've been saving them all to open them, yes. Open them on camera. So let's go ahead and do that. I completed a lot of the quests. So I have the witch quest, the coven quest left to do, but I'm going to wait until I have some better gear for that because, well, yeah, I just have iron, so. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so we'll go from the basic, where'd they go? The basic ones, and then go up from there. Alright, so let's go ahead and see. Oh, and I'm sure you love my awesome base here. It's a, Direwolf may like his 9x9s, but honestly I think 3x3s far surpass 9x9s. So, just want to throw that out there. Alright. Alright, so we got a lot of signal flares. We got that in the past on the single player. Let's see what we've got here. Some mithril armor. Okay, that's definitely a whole lot better than what I have at the moment. So let's go ahead and stick that on. Actually, those are probably better. I put level 30 enchants on them. So let's go ahead and put these on for now. Okay. Let's see. I don't really have a whole lot of room. I'll just go ahead and throw these all in the same chest. Okay. Alright. So next we have good ones. So we got these two. We've got... Okay, that's good. We got some wool, some redstone, and some hoppers. Definitely welcome that. Gold armor. My resources are so low at the moment, I will probably actually smelt them down this time instead of not doing it at all last time and just tossing them out. Alright, so what else we got? We've got both of these greater reward bags, so... Okay, provides illumination, repairs other items when equipped. Protection 2. Probably will actually wear those. Jump boost, I will not be wearing those. Even though it has protection 4 on it, which I wish I could wear them, but jump boost just drives me crazy. And some ink sacs, which is always welcome. Alright, so next one. Ooh, flux infused stuff. cool. Might be a problem since I'm not planning on doing power stuff. Maybe I'll do just enough to run an AE system, and therefore I'll have a little bit to charge off of. That might be an option. Okay, so let's go ahead and just put these in here for now, and I'll sort everything out later. Alright, so we've got some graters left, 2 more graters, and then we'll have the epic one. Some potions. Okay. I'll probably need those for fighting the witches. Actually, that'll let me fight the witches. Alright, so 1 more. Alluring skull, brew bag, chalice, and mutandis. I don't know exactly how good all that is. Was it witchery? Yeah. Because I haven't done anything with witchery, so... this one... Oh, common treasure. Okay. Let's go ahead and just take a look at these. Some gold and I think the water breathing potion. And night vision potion. And some more gold. Okay. So, I'll cross our fingers for something awesome. I'm kind of hoping it's not too awesome. Just because, well, I don't know, I can make it kind of cheap, but we'll see. What have we got? I don't think that's worth that much, but, I mean, don't get me wrong, this is really nice, but I don't think it's worth the bag that it was in. I mean, the epic. So, alright, so that's going to be it for the moment. Let's go ahead and go bat form, and I'll just show you guys where I've settled. And alright, so that's kind of annoying, actually. Once you get to, if you're flying and you're not completely down to 3 hearts, it'll make you fall when you do get to 3 hearts. Alright, so we've got this little cavern area that's kind of cool, and the water goes underground over there. And then this water right here goes out to a lake that has some waterfalls. That's really cool, I think. And then we've got this big field area over here. And the zone over here that I'm not really familiar with. But this huge, I mean, well, it's not super huge, but it's, you know, a good sized mountain over here, or hill. I think it'd make a really nice fortress area with the underground areas having some living quarters and bridges and stuff like that. And I just love this area right here. I think it's so awesome. Out here, we'll probably do some magic stuff like some Botania and things like that. But yeah, I really like this area. I think it's really nice. And we have a slime island right there, which is kind of cool too. And there's also... the world's not really wanting to load in at the moment. There's a volcano right here. This big barn thing. It doesn't really look like a barn, but it kind of looks like a barn, so... got that. And then... this thing, which is kind of crazy. It's jungle wood and jungle leaves and stuff like that. And then we have 2 of these towers. There's one here and then one over there, and there's an alpha valley over here, which is kind of cool. But yeah, so this is a really awesome area to settle in. I like to generally settle in more mountainous areas than this, but I'm kind of trying to break myself with that habit just because I'd like something different. But yeah, I think this could be pretty cool. Alright, so I will be back in a little bit, and we'll probably have made some progress, and maybe we'll be starting on some magic? We'll see. Alrighty folks, so another quick update. Got some more chests here. We have our tinker stuff over here. Hardened cash, some books, and a smeltery, which has been useful, but I'm getting a lot of nuggets for some reason. I haven't really been putting in the, where are they? The ore berries, wherever they may be. Yeah, these guys. But still getting a lot of nuggets. I'm not sure if that's a change. It might be. I'm not sure. Not Funny story, I was running around all over the place looking for some of this sulfur, and digging and digging and digging, and then I looked over there and I was like, oh. Of course I got a lot of other ores and stuff that I needed, so it wasn't that big of a deal. It's just, one of those things that, you need something really badly and discover that you've got it in your base. So that wasn't actually that bad. But we have a lot of bags to open. I'll show you the progress that I've made. I'm not doing anything that I already haven't done in my single player. Just trying to get a base up and going so that we don't have to worry too much about doing, the ore processing and all that kind of stuff, because ore processing through the magic mods isn't really that great from my experience. So I just wanted to get some basic stuff up and running. But I've done these, which is the Tinker's Construct stuff. I haven't gotten the Cobalt and the Ardite yet. I've done just making a redstone engine, nothing really there, a wrench. And then I've done some of the thermal expansion stuff. So just basically getting up to making a flux capacitor, which is nice because I've got it down here on my bar to help with those flux tools that we made earlier. Or I guess we didn't make them, we got them from a bag earlier, so. Alright, and what else? I think that's pretty much it. Still down to the witches. I haven't done the Coven quest yet. I'm going to do that pretty soon. But I need some better weapons, because this is pretty cool. I mean, it's got 9 attack damage, so it's not bad. And I got this bow fishing at one point, so it's not really that great. But it's better than nothing, but still. I don't think it's enough to take on all those witches. Alright, so let's find, I think, maybe this one? Yeah, alright. So we have 3 epics, 6 graders, and 2 goods. So it's quite a few. Alright, so let's go ahead and start with the goods. And we'll put these in here. Alright, so what do we got? Alright, so we got our decoration glass. Alright, so the blue and red. Cool. I have not used this stuff yet. We talked about using it last time, but yeah, still haven't really found a use for it. Alright, some more potions. It's not bad. Let's go ahead and put all this stuff up, just so we have room for more stuff. Alright, let's stick that there. Alright, get on to some greater ones. Alright, some gold, some nether quartz, blaze rods, which I've been needing, and ink sacks. Always welcome. I actually really like that one. Same thing again. I don't know that I like it so much that I want it over and over again, but well, that's kind of the way it goes. Alright, let's try 2 more. Okay, some large bloodstone brick, weak blood shard, and some diamonds. Nice. Some charged thaumium caps. I've been really wanting these. Runic shielding rings and amulets and all that kind of stuff. Real quick, I want to talk to you guys about what this is. So, it's part of TholkienCraft, apparently. I've been told at the moment that they're telling us, how different special mobs die. But it's... oh crap, what is it called? It's not witchery, it's blood magic. There you go. The blood magic, where you do damage to mobs to get life essence from them, that's where that is coming. So, whoops. But yeah, so that's what's going on with that. Alright, so let's go ahead and store this stuff again. Oh, we can get more stuff. And there we go. Alright, so 2 more graders and 3 epics left. Alright, so some more mithril stuff. Meh. Nice. I needed some of these, and I have like 1 ender pearl. So ender chests, ender tanks, and ender pouches. Awesome. I really wanted some of those. I've been waiting for that. Alright, so let's see how our epics go. Awesome, Angel Ring. And Builder's one, Precision Shears, which aren't showing up for some reason. I'm just reading what's down there. Alright, so, and the watering can reinforced, which is, again, awesome because that takes the unstable ingots. All of those do, except for the Angel Ring, of course, but these all take unstable. So, alright, so, let's see. We need to store some of this stuff again. I'm not storing that, but I'm so glad that I can fly now. Alright, so, what are we getting this one? Okay, some more flux stuff. Not the worst thing in the world, but definitely not the best. And, alright, some more generators. So, again, not bad. That's not a bad haul at all. So, I'm not disappointed in the least about all that. Especially since we have our flight now, because I was going to have to kill a wither for that. Now, we'll kill plenty of withers, but, you know, and that was a ways down the road, so it's really nice to have that. Alright, so I will be back in a little bit with another progress update. So, see you then. Alrighty, folks. Alright, so I have a few more bags to open and another quick update for you guys. So, I've made a couple of draconic chests, and this is how I'm going to be doing my smelting and stuff, for pretty much. Oops. Well, apparently all my iron is now steel, which I guess that's... pardon me. I guess that's not a terrible thing. But, yeah. And if I'm, again, coughing and stuff, I do apologize for that. But they might make nice accessories to mining and things like that. So, and they're actually not that expensive. So you need a couple obsidian chests, which is basically a diamond chest with obsidian around it, which that's not that bad. I mean, it's kind of expensive, but it's not too bad. And then a draconic core, which is just that, which is only 4 draconium ingots, so that's, again, not that bad. So they're not bad at all as far as that goes. For that much storage, I might convert all of these chests into those, so that might be something you'll see pretty soon. We'll just have to see. Alright, so let's go ahead and get to our bag opening. So I've got 1 good, 5 greater, 2 legendary, and an epic. I've gotten to the point where I'm supposed to kill the head witch, but I killed her once, but the medallion that she wears that I needed landed in the lava and burned up. So I'm just waiting on her to respawn, which is taking quite a while because it's been about a day since I've killed her, a day in actual time. So I might just have to leave my character over there logged on in a safe place. Unfortunately, we've tried putting chunk loaders around the city, but it's caused a ton of lag, server lag. So that's kind of, I won't say it's, you know, something that we can't do. It's just something that's kind of frowned upon just because, you know, it's over time it's caused so much lag that it gets unplayable. So that's the reason I'm not doing that instead. But yeah, so need to kill her, but kind of getting a decent amount of the questing done. I've gotten most of it done, just not quite all of it. So alright, so on to this stuff. Okay, so for the good one we have now this is the reason that I wanted to record at this point and not later on, because I was about to make the pickaxe and I was like, well, you know what, let me go ahead and open these bags just in case. And what do you know, the reason I was going to make that pickaxe was because, well, I'll show you. This is the pickaxe that I had, and what do you see on there? Luck. Okay, that's good. Reinforced. Okay. Auto repair, very nice. Auto smelt. That is the most frustrating thing to get. Now, I've got another frustrating thing down here. I'm getting fiery on my cleaver, but I can deal with fiery. Fiery can backfire, but it's okay for the most part. I'll probably make another one at some point, but I don't really have the manual in at the moment to do that, so. But this one, auto smelt, An auto smelt with luck? That doesn't make sense at all. Well, I mean, I guess it kind of does, because most things that auto smelt don't, have luck. I mean, multiply the amount of them. So I guess it kind of makes sense. But still, auto smelt. The reason auto smelt's so bad is because you can't use ore doubling on it. So, because it's already smelted. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at the next one. Awesome, some more thaumium, thaumium caps, which are already charged, so that makes it a lot easier. And some more of those, which I won't be using since I already have a set of them, but the thaumium caps I will be using. So, and I pretty much decided that I'm going to do TholmCraft first instead of Britannia, but we'll be getting into Britannia not too long after that. And I really, well, there's a lot of mods that I would like to be able to get into. It's just going to take a little while to get through them. Alright, so let's go ahead and toss those in there. Alright, so what else we got? We have 4 more graters. Interesting. So a bunch of lighting stuff, which is pretty awesome actually. We can change the colors on these, so it's not a big deal that they're all white. So you'll probably be seeing these around the base as soon as I set up a base that's more than just a room. But yeah, you'll be seeing that pretty soon. Alright, so next. Okay, so we've talked about these in the past. It's nice to have these. I'm not going to be getting into beekeeping for quite a while, but it's nice to have them for the time when I do. Alright, so let's go and dump these in here. And I'm just putting all the bag stuff in here, and I'm going to sort everything once I have room to actually sort everything. Alright, so that'll be good. And take that in there. Alright, now the reason I'm keep splitting them up like this is because I don't know exactly how they're going to react to them being stacked. I don't want them to bug out and, use 5 bags when I'm just using 1. So I'm just being careful on that. Alright, so next one. Okay, some more of the, was it witchery? Yeah, witchery. Some more witchery stuff. Okay. Well, that's kind of sucky. I'll melt all this stuff down. In fact, let's go ahead and see, will it melt down? Nope, it won't. So, nah. Goodbye to all of you. Okay. I was kind of wondering if it would, because it was actually Tinker's stuff, so that makes sense that it wouldn't melt down. I mean, even though this is a Tinker's thing, they could have different materials, so yeah. Alright, so the legendary bags. Let's see if we actually get legendary stuff from them. Okay, we do get a legendary reward from this. That's not bad. Alright, click to close. Okay, so we get the wyvern stuff. Now we do have the sword. I don't know if I'm going to use it or not. I'm definitely going to use the bow, but I don't know about the sword. I'll have to think about that. The armor, the armor is really good, but that's part of the problem. I don't think I'm going to use it quite yet. I will use it later on, but like I said, I don't know that I'm going to use it quite yet, just because it is so strong. So we're going to set that aside and just use some weaker stuff for now, and then we'll eventually get there. Alright, so let's go and put all that in there, and then running out of room in here. But it's nice that we have the bow, because punch 1, power 2. I need to get some good enchants on this bow. Infinity would be great. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look. Now, actually, I might use a Tinker's bow. I kind of wanted to play around with those a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at what we get for our epic. Please we get something good. Really? Cobalt? And like the iron, I don't think we can melt that down. Nope. Well, I'll keep the cobalt stuff just as, spare, something spare that I can pick up and run with, whenever I need it. And this is something else that I wanted to show you. So I actually found quite a lot of stuff in one of the dungeons that I want to. Like I did with my single player, I'm going to be collecting all of the Minecraft stuff and the special stuff that we find in the dungeons. So I found a room that was the B Team hideout. I don't know if you guys watch them, but it's featured in one of Etho's episodes as well, which is actually a pretty good episode. But yeah, so I found the B Team hideout within one of the dungeons, which is kind of neat. That's where I got a bunch of my emerald blocks. So that was pretty cool because I've been having a really hard time finding the emeralds. So I got a bunch of those. And yeah, so we have the BWLN dig job. I really want to take the efficiency and I'm breaking off of it, but I'm not going to since it's a special Minecraft deal. The Saurian Bonker. The generic B hot potato. And this one isn't, I don't know that it's anything from Minecraft, but it's unique. It's a pink sweater. It says it's Chinese red. So I'm going to be keeping that as well. And we'll have it on an armor stand or something like that. Alrighty, so yeah, we'll probably do one more update and then that'll be the end of this episode. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. There's a lot of bag opening, which I find kind of fun. Just because it's, you know, you don't know what you're going to get. So I think it can be fun, but hopefully it's not too much bag opening because I know that can be a little boring because it's the same thing over and over and over again. So yeah. But we've got a lot of unique rewards that we haven't had duplicated very much. So that's pretty awesome. Alright, so I will be back in a minute. Alrighty folks, so we are going to go ahead and wrap up here, but I wanted to do a couple things real quick. Alright, so we've updated all of these from gold to diamond chests. I was getting pretty full on some of them. Definitely not so much that one, but a lot of my, I won't say ores, but more of my, I don't know, I kind of think of it as like a crystallized chest. Obviously coal is not crystallized, but, well, I guess it kind of is, isn't it? But, you know, my powders, my crystals, my shards, coal, things like that. Basically shaped materials that you use to craft other things. There's my ores. And I've got some more cooking over here. Well, should be now. There we go. So, yeah. We've gotten a few more books, but nothing special. Nothing you haven't seen before. So, alright. So, let's go ahead and check out the main thing that I have been doing, which is terraforming all of this. Now, it doesn't look all that great at the moment, but if you compare it to scenes that you've seen, you know, within the last few segments, and I bit my tongue there, yeah, it looks quite a bit different because this was all hilly, and instead of curving downwards and inwards in these areas, it was curving outwards. Like all of this was a hill that was about right here, I think, about this height. So when it curved down like this, but now it goes the other way. So I'm gonna put a bunch of TholmCraft stuff down here. Might make an area for Botania out there. Not quite sure, but you know, that's going to be a little ways in the future. So for now, we're going to go ahead and do TholmCraft here. I think if I put it around this area, we should be able to put the big multi-block structure here, I think. And if we can't, then I'll cut into the hill a little bit and just make room for it. So. Alright, so, and then I'd like to have like a little park area here. It's not going to be a park exactly, and it's not going to be, you know, too much of a zen feeling, just because this is a TholmCraft area, you know, so I'm going to have to work around that. But I want there to be some trees. Maybe I'll have like one of those nether blood trees hanging down. That might be kind of cool. But yeah, the theme of this will probably develop over time. as I get all the ThoughtCraft materials and such going. But I think, yeah, I think that's going to do it for now. I think this could be really cool. It's going to take a lot of work. It's already taken a bit of work, but we're starting to get going on the server. So we don't have many people on at the moment. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning, so we've actually got WrongCoder on, but I don't think that many people are usually on this time of night, and I don't blame them because I don't think we have any Aussies on or around, and it's really early for Europe, so yeah. Alright, so we're going to wrap it up here. So until next time, I hope you all have a wonderful day.